Shut up and sit down.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 15, No BS. Now, I know today we were supposed to originally do an episode with the skit, but I decided this week I wanted to tackle something real quick that I've been facing a lot with clients in the past, recently, and I will probably to the end of time. And that is excuses for not working with a personal trainer.
Derek, it's just a
I don't want to hear your excuses!
Now, there's plenty of excuses out there, but I've narrowed it down to just a few that I find are the ones that come up quite a bit. Now, the first one is one we've tackled before in an older episode. If you look up here, you'll probably see that episode on being too busy and having no time. We kind of tackled that already, so I'm not going to get into that, but that would be excuse number one, not having time. Now, number two would be can't afford it. That's one of the big ones I come across a lot. Now, there are times legitimately some people can't afford it, especially depending on who you're going to and how much they're charging for the sessions. I'm going to tell you, some trainers charge ridiculous amounts. I'm not going to deny that. Me personally, I've made it out to be so I have plenty of options for people to work with me. And most trainers probably do that too. So what you want to do is look at your budget, see what you can afford, and talk to the trainer about it. See what they can do for you. And I bet if you look hard enough, you will be able to make it work. And now again, maybe you can't go to that trainer 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. That's fine. But why can't you work with that trainer a couple times a month? That means you're going to be responsible for working on your own a little bit too. But at least that trainer's guiding you, getting the workouts ready for you, making sure you're doing things correctly. You're seeing them. You're kind of having a powwow a couple times a month if that's all you can afford. Again, ideally, sure, you want to see that trainer once or twice a week. But there's no excuse why you can't keep seeing them to at least keep on track, make sure you're doing things right, make sure things change when they need to be changed, and just everything's running smoothly. Because, I mean, come on, people, let's face it. When you have a problem with a car, when you have a problem with your body, you go to a doctor, you go to a mechanic. Again, maybe you're not going to the most expensive mechanic or the most expensive doctor. Maybe you're not seeing them as much as you'd like. Maybe you're making some concessions here and there. But you're still not trying to do it yourself. Okay? So, when it comes to the money, I guarantee if you just step back, look a couple places, I bet you can find a way to make it work. And if you talk to your trainer, I'm sure together you can come up with a plan and still make it work. Because, unfortunately, I see a lot of people who maybe can switch a few things around and make it work. Third would be, I don't like working out, I hate going to gyms, that whole nonsense. Listen, you go to a good trainer, you shop around, that trainer's going to make the workout fun. He's going to work it around the things that you want to do, make it around the things you want to have fun with. Yes, sometimes you need some things, medicine doesn't always taste good. Sometimes you need a few of those things, but for the most part, a good trainer is going to make it fun. You're actually going to look forward to going to that person, seeing them, doing the things you need to do, and incorporating all those fun things. So really that excuse is, I don't like working out. And again, you hate gyms, see a trainer in a private studio. You don't have to be around all that nonsense at a gym. I know what it's like. I don't want to be around all that nonsense too. It's a big show at a lot of these gyms. So work with a trainer at a studio. Or again, get some ideas, work with a trainer once in a while, and do the stuff on your own at home. There's always a way, people. Hating working out is no excuse in my book. 4, I'm in pain or I'm injured or I have an old injury. People, that's exactly why you should go see a trainer. It's because you are hurt or you are in pain. Apparently you're doing something wrong. You need something, okay? That's like, again, I'm going to use the car analogy. You're hearing a weird noise. You don't know what the heck that noise is. You're going to go to a professional and say, what the heck is this noise in my car? I don't understand it. Or I have these symptoms. I'm going to go to the doctor, tell them what these symptoms are, and they're going to try to help me with that. Same thing. Injury and pain, go to the right person. Again, I've talked about this in prior things. I specialize in that. If you go to a good trainer, that should be the full-on reason why you should go, not why you shouldn't go. So again, to me, just an excuse. Another good one is, oh, I'm good. I know what I'm doing. Are you sure about that, people? Hey, excuse me. I noticed you've been doing some kettlebell swings. I might have a better way of doing that exercise. Would you like to see?
No, I'm fine. Thanks a lot.
Come on, people. A lot of times, you don't know what you're doing. You're not happy where you're at. You're struggling. You're not getting to where you want to be. All that good stuff. You just think you are. You just think you're okay. Okay? There are people, they're just doing enough. They're healthy. They're happy where they're at, fine. But I'm sorry. Go on Facebook for 2 minutes. Talk to 5 people. And you're going to see most people are not happy where they're at. They don't really know what they're doing. And they're hurting themselves. Which is just going to be another excuse, as you saw this excuse before this one is, they're going to hurt themselves, be injured, and then they're not going to work out anyway. So people, come on. You really don't know what you're doing. And last but not least, I just wanted to throw this in because I thought it was funny. I don't want to work out because I want to get in shape a little better first. So when would you like to set up that first appointment?
Well, I'd love to, but I want to get in better shape before I start working with you.
I want to get in better shape before I start working with you.
That's got to be the best one I've ever heard. The whole point, you're going to work with the trainer. It's to get in shape, people. What shape do you have to get in? A good trainer is going to help you from wherever you're at and progress you the way you need to go to get you there. Okay? Sure, there's some bad trainers out there. There's a stigma of they're going to throw you right in and kill you right away. Okay, that's not me. That's not most good trainers. Wherever you're at, that's where we're going to start. So I just, I got to chuckle when I hear that from people is, I want to get in shape before I start working out. That's like, listen, I want to get really smart and learn everything I need to know before I go to college. No, that's why you're going to college, people. Come on, just another lame excuse. So really it comes down to this, people. I can fix all those excuses up in one sentence. Make your health and your goals priority. And then all that stuff goes out the window. Every bit of it. You will find the time. You will find the money. It won't matter where you're at. Okay? It won't matter if you're in pain. All that goes out the window once you make you a priority and whatever that goal is the priority, and you will get it done. Guaranteed. So, again, when I hear all these excuses, in my head, all I hear is, this is not a priority for me. So next week, people, I promise, we will have a skit. It's going to be a funny one. We're really going to plan this one out. I'll give you a little tidbit of a hint. It's going to have to do with different ways of training. So stay tuned for that next week. Again, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. And just share it, people. Get it out there. Again, I love doing this. Me and Z-Man love doing this. We're just trying to put good information out there with all the confusing stuff. No empty promises here. Just being real. Just like my name says, Realistic Fitness, no BS. Have a great week. See you next time.